everybody, it's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people always asking me about the culture, you know. They know I'm a real drill historian, so they be asking me about players involved in the drill culture. You know, I was asked a question that I want to share with you guys. Somebody asked me, who is the biggest drill person who didn't rap? I done sat with that for a little while. It's kind of hard because, you know, when it comes to those type of characters in the drill culture, it get dangerous because I always said, if you popular and you famous for just, you know what I'm saying, then it's a lot of energy you going to get from that you probably don't want. A lot of unwanted energy, as you get what I'm saying. But I sat with that and I thought about that. You have a lot of people who we know in the culture. In my opinion, it's a lot of people that... I want to say one of the first people, they say K.I. You know, I had an argument. A lot of people told me that K.I. was one of the biggest people in the drill culture. I kind of believe that. I do kind of want to put K.I. first because she had documentaries done about her. And what I mean documentaries, a lot of these guys got documentaries, but they be on YouTube. How many bodies they got and shit like that. But Jakira was one of the ones who had real documentaries. I seen shit about her on the BBC network. I seen things about her on CNN and the Chicago Sun-Times. I think people looked into her life real in depth, you know. Then I'd be like 051Melly, you know. He had a big fan base. A lot of people followed him. He went live with Bezu. That shit had millions of views if you add up all the accounts. You uploaded that shit. But in my opinion, I would say maybe Jakira K.I. if we're going to go on, you know, stamped and like certified channels and blogs and website posting her. But in my opinion, the biggest drill celebrity who didn't rap is Tooka, if you ask me. And not just because of who he was, but just because of how big his name spread it like a wildfire, whether it's used in a good way or disrespect, or rappers checking people for using it. Tooka name has been in the culture for a while, and a lot of famous people have said that name. We done seen famous rappers get checked over this shit, you know? A lot of people didn't apologize. A lot of people think that name is marijuana. So I'm going to say Tooka. I think Tooka is the biggest drill star, you know, who didn't rap. And who a lot of people didn't know. But it's a lot of people I put on this list. You got like D-Rose 600. I think he started rapping. I think Lil Tim would have been on this list if he never started dropping those rap songs. You know, Lil Tim is being, you know, mesmerized. And people are looking up to him for killing King Von. As crazy as that shit sounds. He then instantly became famous for getting a body. And I think that's crazy too. You know, when you look at this drill culture, you got to be very, very careful because, like I said, to get back take a long time, you know. So it's a lot of these crimes that have been unsolved and shit like that. We seen what just happened with Alpo Martinez. I think what we just seen with Alpo, I think 6ix9ine somewhere in the crib chilling like, hold the fuck up. I got to stop playing these games and shit, you know. That's why I say exactly what just happened to Alpo. You know, if I'm Tekashi 6ix9ine, I think he needs to take heed to that, you know. But in my opinion, the biggest drill star who didn't rap, I think it's Tooka. I think you got people like K.I. Now, don't get me wrong. You got another host of people who are on that list, like Odie, you know what I'm saying? Like Kobe from No Limit, and a lot more names that we hear about that's famous in the drill culture. But I'm going to say Tooka, then like K.I. in my opinion. But subscribe to my YouTube channel. We got a lot more things coming on. You know, I want to travel around the city and make sure we hit every different neighborhood for the interview. We ain't going to just stay in one community because there's people on the west side want to tell their story. It's people on the east side want to tell their story. People in the hundreds, people in the suburbs. You got Mexicans, you got Puerto Ricans. Everybody got a story to tell, and we want to get to the bottom of it. So I appreciate the love. It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. Let me finish editing some of my interviews, and I'm going to get back with y'all.